Hello guys, Robert1 here, and today coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and today we're going to be basically talking about Knightmares. Specifically what Knightmares have done to the game, and basically what you can do to kind of stop Knightmares in a sense. But yeah, so Nightmare discussion, where we're going to start? Well, we're basically going to start with where the Nightmare discussion, where Nightmares kind of became really good, and sorry for the poor lighting and my really messed up hair. I've just came back from work, humid as hell. That's probably why my face is a bit shiny in areas. But nonetheless, let's get into the video. So yeah, we're going to be talking about where it basically started, where Nightmare basically became really popular. And Nightmare first became really popular in Goki, thanks to one guy who topped a regional with it and actually ended up making it a very popular deck and very all over the place. Well, what kind of made that deck really good thanks to Goki? Well, Nightmares in general, their basic concept for themselves is, they're co-linked, they get an additional effect. But in a deck such as Goki, which can just do tons of special summons, reborns, all of that, it gets tons of searches, it gets a huge boost. Because they always have discard fodder because the link materials they're using will gain them an additional card. Plus they've got the Phoenix card, the equip spell, which I've actually got over here. One second. There we go. Go down there. Where they've got this card right here, which essentially lets you banish 2 from the graveyard. Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade. Go back over there. Which lets you banish 2 warriors from the graveyard to essentially add it back to give you more discard fodder. And that's kind of really where the deck kind of it became really good. And looking there, where the deck became really good, thanks to just one archetype being able to continuously search link materials, and obviously gaining a boost because of cards like Firewall, which give them additional advantage, and got Nightmare Goblin that give them additional summons. It shows the roots of Goki, the roots of Nightmares being made and instantly topping thanks to Goki, really did kind of give them a boost. It gave them a big boost, and because of that, the deck's actually become quite popular. Well, the Nightmare engine specifically, because there are other Nightmare variants, such as Nightmare Spiral, which is another popular variant. I think there's a Nightmare Infernity variant. I haven't looked into it too much, but I believe that variant of Infernity plays Nightmares, and looking at it from that looking at just how Nightmares have become such a popular archetype thanks to this one Goki deck being able to give it life and being able to be boosted in decks such as Spiral as well, which was essentially considered dead as soon as we Master Plan and Resort went to 1. Really does show what happened Master Plan didn't go to 1, Resort went to 1, which really does show what happened to the deck, what the deck has done, how it's changed, how it's become different. And it's really like, thanks to Nightmares, these decks that were considered bad, garbage, didn't have any relevance anymore, became really good. And as soon as that happened, they gained a resurgence. They became getting better. They got better and better and better. And now they're topping regionals, YCSs, and topping nationals and all of that. And that's really interesting to me, just because of it seeing, these decks that were considered really bad, even though Spiral was considered good at one point, getting a boost. And it's all because of cards such as a Soul Day and stuff, which is also another good thing to look at. And seeing as Nightmares have done this, all because of Goblin can give you the additional normal summon, the co-link effects from Phoenix and Cerberus being able to stop you from being destroyed by battle or card effects, which is really powerful as well. Mermaid being able to decrease everything by 1,000, and just being able to extra link and put a Ibli on your opponent's board it's really interesting to me, just to see that. Because of Nightmares have come into the game, we've seen these decks become really good. We've seen these decks get a boost, and it's really interesting to me to see that. But obviously there's also a downside to the Nightmares coming into the game, which is they basically create degenerate combos. What I've seen so far is 2 card extra link thanks to the Goki deck, or two card Goki, 2 card extra links in like Spiral and Goki are a thing, and because of that, it's really just out there that's like really annoying just because these 2-card combos exist, and because of that it's really changed things. And I feel like because of the change in the game, because of these specific things that happened in the game, it's changed the game in a way that we didn't think possible. Because basically the game recently has been build a board that can make a ton of negates. As soon as Knightmares came out, the game turned from that to build a board that can't be destroyed. And seeing that big change from magicians being able to negate like 4-something cards, and then going to a deck that can't be negated unless with hand traps, or can build a board that can't be out by Raigeki, or evenly matched if you can make a Tri-Gate, or anything like that. It's really interesting to see stuff like that. Like how Knightmares in general have changed the game to that point where it really created a big diverse change where, and even because of this change, we've seen decks like Altergeist gain a rise, which obviously they had a rise before, but they became even better just because this one change. If it wasn't for this one change, where Goki was able to build a board and stop me from using extra cards, I don't think Altergeist would be as good. Because Altergeist, they don't need an extra deck. They don't need it. They focus more on building back row presence and making a multi-faker with a Siliquise. And because of Knightmares, that deck got a big boost, and I feel like that's why it's doing a lot better now. And looking at it from standpoints like that, it's really interesting to me to see these things. How just because slight changes in the game, just because these little itty-bitty things happened, with Knightmares being released, it means that it's going to be a lot more powerful. And the future of Knightmares are going to be really good as well, because Knightmares down the line can gain more combos, more degenerate plays as well, which is really annoying. And just seeing these different plays, just seeing these different areas of the game, it really intrigues me. It really does. And because of that, we can see tons of future plays with the Nightmare engine. And honestly, the Nightmare engine is one of the most versatile extra deck engines ever. I don't think there's ever been a more versatile extra deck engine, being able to give you additional summons, being able to give you an MST in every deck just by discarding a card, being able to give you a Raigeki break, I guess, just because of one Cerberus, or being able to gain like 5 draws because of a unicorn. Like, I don't think there's ever been a card in the game that lets you draw 5 and keep those 5 cards. Like, Saruja was draw 4, but you have to put 3 back. And it's just like, it's insane to think what Knightmares have done. And there are obviously ways to stop it as well. There's Raw Sphere mode, there's Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, which you have to run a target for as well, obviously. And there's just so many things that you can actually do to out these sort of different decks. And it's just like, thanks to Knightmares and how their extra deck combo ability goes, I feel like it's a new interesting step in the game, and it's really showing it, being able to make a board that is really hard to break. Like, you really can't break it very easily without something like a Storming Mirror Force, and evenly matched if they don't have a Tri-Gate. Obviously, these effects only work if they don't have Tri-Gate. Stopping the Firewall with maybe a Ghost Ogre, like. It's really interesting to me. It really is, because it shows what the game has become. It shows where it's going and what it's changing to. And I really do like that. I like what the game is becoming, and I like how that's in the game now. But, guys, clearly this is just a discussion video. It's just me voicing my opinions about Goki. How they've changed the game. How they've done things in the game. How they show different aspects to the game. And how they've literally just come in and said, okay, we don't think you're that great anymore. We're going to change the whole game for it. Cool. And it's really interesting to me to think about how getting additional draws, stop being targeted, getting can't be targeted, and every co-link effect gets a draw. You're not losing. You're basically going. You're normally plussing from this because your opponent's losing 1 card and you're gaining a card, and that's something really good to me. That's something really cool and really interesting. But yeah, guys, what do you personally think of the Knightmares? Do you think Knightmares are sort of stupid? Do you think they're broken? Do you think they're really bad for the game? Or do you feel like they're interesting and have changed the game to a point where it's really different and it's not the same as it once was? Tell me all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Give me your opinions. Like, do you think Knightmares are garbage? Do you think they're really good? Do you think they're really crap? What would you personally use to stop Knightmares? Like, me personally, I would use Reaper. I would use Raw Spear mode. I would use hand traps. Like, just generic ways to stop it. Like Ras VR mode is only a really good card now because of this sport, because of this, and it's really interesting to see. But yeah, guys, as I said, tell me all of that in the comment section below. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me if you like the video. Tell me if you think Nightmares are an absolute bull crap archetype. Tell me if you think they're a really good archetype. Give me all your thoughts in the comment section below because I want to hear your opinions and your thoughts on this subject. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Don't forget to press the like button to show that you liked the video. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to get those lovely future videos in your subscription box. And also, don't forget to press the notification button to be notified of those future Yu-Gi-Oh videos. But yeah, guys, I just came in from work. I'm tired, and I needed to make a video for Friday. So, yeah, guys, that's the video. I'm sweaty as hell. I'll see you guys next time. Robot1, signing out. Thanks for watching, guys. Nightmares are interesting to me.